You wake up tired, you grab your phone, 30 minutes pass, then another hour, you call yourself lazy. But what if I told you you're not? What if I told you I've been exactly where you are, more than once? There was a period in my life not that long ago when I'd wake up and feel like the world had already left me behind. I'd scroll endlessly, looking for something, maybe motivation, maybe distraction, and when I finally got up, all I felt was guilt. Sound familiar? Most people don't lack motivation, they're overwhelmed, drowning in decisions, afraid of failure, trapped by comparison. What you call laziness is often a shield, a coping mechanism, a hidden fear dressed as apathy. It's not that you don't want to change, you do, but you're exhausted by trying and failing, so you stall, procrastinate, escape into comfort. That doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. I remember sitting in front of my laptop, watching the cursor blink on a blank page, feeling paralyzed. Not because I had nothing to say, but because I was scared what I wrote wouldn't matter. I thought, why bother? That wasn't laziness, that was fear in disguise. Here are the real enemies: decision fatigue. Too many choices drain your willpower. Chronic stress, you're not lazy, your nervous system is fried. Toxic comparison, every scroll screams, you're behind. No one talks about these enough, but they eat your energy from the inside out. I used to think something was wrong with me. Everyone online seemed so driven, so productive. Meanwhile, I was barely keeping up with laundry. But that wasn't a character flaw. That was burnout. That was me needing rest, not guilt. Here's the truth. Discipline is built in silence. You don't need a life overhaul. You need one honest win. For me, it started with something simple: making my bed every morning, no matter what. It was the first promise I kept to myself. It was small, but it was mine. Wake up and make your bed. That's it. Start there. Tomorrow, take a walk. Next day, drink more water. The shift begins when you respect the small things, because they multiply. Try this 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Atomic habits. Stack new habits on top of existing ones. Digital detox. Start with 1 hour a day without screens. Journal. Ask yourself each night, what made me feel alive today? I started writing one line each night. What I did well, not what I failed, not what I forgot, just one thing I did right. It rewired how I spoke to myself. Sometimes laziness hides pain, trauma, disappointment. You may be grieving the life you thought you'd have, or stuck in a loop of I'm not enough. That's not solved by planners or productivity hacks. That needs compassion. When I felt like I was falling behind, it helped to talk to someone, a friend, a therapist, even writing it out. Because that voice in my head wasn't always mine. It was fear. It was past failure echoing. Once I named it, it had less power. You're not broken. You're becoming. Every day you get up and try again is rebellion against a version of you that wants to quit. That's not laziness. That's courage. I still have off days, but now I talk to myself like I would to a friend, with honesty, but also kindness, and that changes everything. So next time you call yourself lazy, pause. Ask what you really need. A nap, a hug, a walk, a deep breath. Maybe you're not lazy. Maybe you're healing. And healing is work too. You deserve peace. And it starts with being kind to the person in the mirror.